All right, Steve's going to show you the different ways we're going to use these boxes to pose and raise and lower the subject.
Okay, well, I think the object, what we're trying to do, and we started off with your bigger people or the coaches, and their head may have come up somewhere around this area right here, and we framed it to where we're not getting any of the frame of the tent. But what we're wanting to do on the green screen is get the head size or the top of the head for your biggest people, and whoever we shoot are like either preschool or a little bit older, raise them to the level to where there's not a whole lot of difference in the top of their heads. And are you showing this too?
Yeah.
Okay. What Richard has gotten a hold of here are these stackable boxes. They're easy really to work with. We've got all 4 of them here. Let's say your first team might be 4 or 5 or even 6-year-olds. And you've already maybe done a coach and your camera's in a certain place. Well, what we want to do is go ahead and elevate our next team and start off with the tallest one. And as they go ahead and get a little bit shorter as we shoot each individual, you can actually subtract from these boxes some. The next one, we just want to keep as consistent height as possible. You shoot a couple more, you can just take these boxes and subtract them. And you can actually use those as a step. We've got a camera case or just anything for them to step up on and help them with so they can get up. But as they get older, or let's say the same team, as they get a little bit shorter, just subtract the boxes to where the top of their heads is still going to be in this area. And then on the next team, you might be able to get away with just 1 box. But it's actually trial and error. But as long as they're starting from, you have a certain age coming, certain height, as long as you start off with the tallest and you get your camera set, put the center of the lens right kind of in this chest area. And as they get shorter, you could actually just kind of drop the camera down just a little bit for each one that comes through until you get actually to the point where you don't need any boxes. A certain age group that might be this tall or somewhere in this area, just have them stand on the ground. And as they actually get a little bit shorter, you may have to add a little height. These boxes are actually, they're easy to work with. It just takes a little practice. But in a nutshell, you want to keep the top of the head, regardless of how old or young they are, you want to keep them as close as possible. It's not going to be possible to get them all at the same height. But as long as you stay within, let's say, around a foot or so, we're still going to be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Steve.